Now streaming on Netflix in the US and in theaters in other places around the world, or you can use a VPN if you want to, you do you, boo. An all-out cast of fantastic badass ladies kicking ass, this is my review of Gunpowder Milkshake. The daughter of a professional assassin, Sam, grows up into a cold-blooded hitwoman after being forcefully separated from her mother. And as a high-stakes mission spins out of control, putting a young, innocent 80-year-old girl in the middle of a gang war she has unleashed, Sam has no choice but to go rogue. Now, before I start my review, there will be no spoilers, but I want to know how excited you are for this film and what is your favorite type of milkshake? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Start the conversation. It's the most important part. And while you're down there, if you're new to the channel, first of all, thank you for clicking on this video. Why don't you consider clicking the subscribe button, as it helps the channel a ton. It puts the content out there and you'll join a beautiful film fan community. This was an awesome 2 hours filled with action, great humor, fantastic cinematography, and action choreography. Honestly, for what this film is selling, I couldn't ask for anything more. Karen Gillan is spectacular in this film. There's so much more dimension to her character than I expected. There's a great story happening between her and her mom and how her life went about, how she became what she became throughout this film. And when it comes to these main characters, there's actually a three-dimensionality to them and an emotionality to them that I did not expect whatsoever. I also love seeing Chloe Coleman yet again in a really great action film. I'm one of the few people who enjoyed My Spy, not that it is anything as good as this film, but this little girl does yet again a fantastic job. Everyone does a fantastic job. LENA HEADEY is in this film, CARLA GUGINO, Michelle Yeoh, Angela Bassett. All these ladies kick all kinds of figurative and literal ass. Not to mention that the action sequences are fantastically shot. There's a great choreography to them. They're shot nicely, lots of wides. You can see the moves that they're doing. It's spectacular. It's really good work, not only by the actresses, by the stunt people. Everyone does such a fantastic job, and it's violent. It's really fun violence, which I love because I thrive on violence. The script is really punchy and vibrant as well. There's this constant sardonic sense of humor throughout the film, not only through the script, but the characters themselves have these quirks and really vibrant personalities about them that I really loved. And through these characters, we get to see this fantastic and very interesting world building. There's an hospital specially for these people, these hit women that work for this certain thing called the firm, that do these certain kinds of specific jobs. Then some of them work at a library, and the library is in fact a place for you to get guns. You ask for a Jane Austen, it will be a certain type of gun in a Jane Austen book, and so on and so forth. The film is really well constructed, way more than I gave it credit for going in, and I was already excited to see an action-packed movie, which it was, and then there's all the world building behind it, which I honestly loved. In fact, the whole film is punchy and filled with style. It's got this Tarantino, Drew Goddard-like irreverence, especially when it comes to the action scenes. The music choices are great and really gives the film itself a really unique personality. And the pacing itself is great in general. We get just enough of characters, just enough of world building, just enough of exposition, but there's always something going on. And I haven't even talked about the cinematography yet. This film is so well shot. The colors are vibrant. They're oozing off the screen. Gorgeous lighting throughout this entire film, interesting locations where to have the fights, creative fighting, creative cinematography. This film really surprised me, not only on the surface, but honestly on a technical level. But I don't mean to say it isn't without its issues. I think the villains are really one-dimensional. They feel like they're here in this story by happenstance, by pure coincidence. There's not much of a relationship, or there isn't even much that of an emotionality to the connection between our hero and villain, and our supporting characters are badass ladies. played by real-life badass ladies. But they really do the bare minimum with them. We get to understand they have a relationship with our main character and with the mother of our main character, but the good character work really is reserved for our leads, to Karen Gillan, to Lena Headey, to Chloe Coleman. Those three are the shining stars. Not to say that the ladies on the background don't shine. Michelle Yeoh is fucking awesome to see, always. Angela Bassett, Carla Gugino. Just the characters needed a little more depth to them. In the writing, they were just satisfied with making them functional, and they did it, and that's perfectly fine. But when the film tries to pull some emotional punch on you, it really doesn't work whenever it doesn't involve our three leads. Gunpowder Milkshake is an incredibly fun time. I love the action. I love this world. I wanted to be with these characters, spend time with them, and see them succeed, because there's actually compelling qualities to them, which, again, really surprised me. I'm giving Gunpowder Milkshake a B+. Now, what did you think of Gunpowder Milkshake? If you've seen it, if not, are you excited for it? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My review for the Loki finale is up right now, so go check it out. Let's discuss all the crazy things that happened there, but there will be spoilers on that one, so go watch the episode if you haven't yet. Thank you so much once more for watching. I'll be back very soon with reviews for Escape Room 2, Space Jam 2, and many other reviews very soon. I hope to see you there, and so until then, love each other and love the movies.